Welcome to Columbia, Missouri, and Faurot Field, named for the father of the split T, where the Missouri Tiger fans are hoping that they put together a big W. We've got a top 25 matchup on hand. Two of the premier teams in the land looking to make a statement that will resonate. As we'll see a team looking for its first win, the Texas A&M Aggies, taking on the 21st ranked team in the land, the Missouri Tigers. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. Texas A&M set to kick off to christen this game. And they thought about a return, then thought better of it. They'll bring it out to the 25. So Missouri's offense will get the first crack at it here. And here's the man they want to get the ball to in this passing game. This is the type of receiver, David, when he's covered, he's still open.
He's still putting that hand up in the air. Coach, I'm still open. And more importantly, his quarterback knows that. They're going to move him all over the field. They're going to feature him on offense. They're going to make sure he gets a lot of touches, whether he's open or whether he's open, because he's always open.
They're trying to slow that rush down with the draw. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. A third and long coming up here. Fires to the right. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. So Missouri will have to punt it away. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Here's the fair catch, but there is a flag on the field. We might have to do this one again.
Roughing the kicker. Defense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. So the offense keeps its drive alive thanks to the roughing the punter penalty. The give to the back. And a 9-yard gain on first down leaves him with second and short. Hand off to Jones. And he's tripped up, but not before picking up the first down. The Tigers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Running back searching for a hole. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. On second down, they'll take to the air. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. Throws to the tight end. And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up. Missouri will have to send out the punt team. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. No opportunity to run it back as the ball goes out of bounds. The Aggies offense will try to get something started with their first possession. As we take a look at our impact players for this one, what are you looking for, Jesse, for a guy to make an impact?
Well, these are simply put the leaders of this football team, and generally games go how these guys play. If they make plays, then they've got a shot to win this one.
No doubt, they got to show up. These are the team leaders. These guys have to play well if they're going to win the football.
They'll give it on the counter. Foundation of Aggie football built on toughness like that, running it like John David Crow back in the day.
And those Texas people are tough and rugged, and they wear their great outfits that you love to watch. But these Aggies, I think they're at their best when they got great running backs. And you've seen Spiller and A-Chain in recent history finding those game breakers, those game busters that can make big plays.
Caught over the middle. It's Green. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. And that last completion left him short of the sticks. It's third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Working on the right. Third down conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35.
And listen, the defense knew coming into this one, they were going to target him early and often. He is a weapon, and there's no mystery where the quarterback's going to be looking on critical down and distances. Let's see how they're able to cover him throughout the rest of this game.
And he picks up a first down. That is not a flag on the play. It's just lingerie on the deck after that move. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. Catch in the middle. It's Keys. You know, when you get off to a tough start in conference play like these guys have, sometimes the temptation is just to try to get through it, play out the string. How can they turn it around?
Well, they just need to put a game together in all three phases for 4 quarters, and they haven't been able to do that yet this year, especially, David, when they've gotten an ACC play.
Yeah, and they've struggled. It's not the start they wanted, but what a coach is talking about. Like, when you get some adversity, how are you going to respond? And how do we finish the second half of the season so we can build on it for the future? It's not pretty, it's not fun, but let's finish strong throughout this conference play.
He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. They relentlessly move forward. Now it's getting down to Cases, 3rd and goal. Trying to pound it in. And they're able to make the tackle. And on 4th down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. They're on the left hash. He'll have no trouble with the distance, but that angle may give him an issue. And that is no good. And after the miss, guys, the score stays right where it is. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. And off to Jones. Powers through the defender. And after the tackle, that will bring us to the end of the first quarter. It has been all defense all the time in the early going as we wrap up the first quarter, and the stats certainly reflect that. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm here in the second. They'll keep it on the ground. And he'll move his way forward to the first down. They'll mark it at the 35. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The give to the running back from the shotgun. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Back to the ground game on the left. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. Ball is at the 42-yard line, close to 4-down territory. Here's 3rd and short. Looking to throw for it. And they couldn't hold off the heat, and he goes down with a sack.
You're not going to win a lot of games if you can't protect your quarterback. In their last game, they got sacked 4 times and lost the game. And so far in this one, they're having difficulty again. These guys up front have got to do a better job communicating and giving their QB time.
He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. All right, guys, so here's the offense back on the field again. Use the play fake, now to throw. And they got him for the sack.
And this is what the offense knows they cannot do. They can't allow sacks. In their last game, they were sacked 5 times. Obviously lost that football game. Early in this one, they're having issues again, keeping their quarterback standing up straight.
Dropping back, it's Henderson. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. A little screen to the running back. They play that screen nicely. He tried to find his way to the marker, but it'll be 4th down. The Aggies send out the punt team to kick it away. Wants to bring it back. He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. Missouri has the offense ready to go on the field. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
And I think, too, David, it's just going to take a spark. It just takes one play to get this thing picked up and going.
One man in the backfield, and he gets it. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1. They're going to keep this drive going. They'll have to make a play on 3rd and long from the 26. They're bringing heat. And the defense gets to the quarterback.
And you don't want to see this trend continue. Last week he was sacked 4 times. The offensive line, this offense as a whole, needs to get in better situations, get rid of the football faster, and not keep getting their quarterback hit.
4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. He'll call for the fair catch here. 1st down here for the offense. On the run, it's Moss. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. After the good pickup on 1st down, let's see if they keep it on the ground. Trying play action. They're trying to get to it. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong that can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play action attempt.
Looking downfield, it's Henderson. Throws for the tight end. And they'll miss the connection here on 3rd down. Texas A&M will have to boot it away. 2nd time today they've been forced to punt. Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. Mizzou has it back on the offense coming out on the field. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, punt, punt. And that pass picked off. He was trying to get that return going. Instead, he'll hand it to his offense at the 38.
Well, the defense comes away with the pick there with their nickel personnel. I think moving forward, if you're on offense, when you see that personnel on the field, you want to run the ball against it because you got smaller guys out there. Or if you're going to throw, think about quick screens outside when you have tight ends flexed on the perimeter, bigger bodies blocking smaller guys.
Trying to impose their will on the ground as he stopped after a 5-yard pickup to the 33. We'll take a quick break as we have reached the final 2 minutes of the 1st half. On 2nd down, he'll fire. Quickly out to the tight end. Tackled immediately after the catch. They probably feel good about their field goal chances from the 29, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and short. That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop. 3rd down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
No, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmys and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide and I know I trust you, I'm finding you.
They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Touchdown, Aggies! And they made it to the house where they found that 6 points waiting on them.
Number 39 with the grab and the score.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the extra point makes it 7-0. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Terrific showdown this week, guys. Let's take a look at what's going on. BYU is getting smoked, and even though this might seem surprising, I'm not sure the folks around that program feel that way. Something is up there in Provo. They're trailing by 27 to West Virginia. Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected. Fellas?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final.
Timeout, Missouri.
Wants to fire on 2nd down. Caught close to the marker. It's Jones. And the completion gives him a fresh set of downs and keeps this drive moving. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. He rifles one deep to the left. Oh, and he gets downfield for the big catch. Touchdown, Missouri! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
Man, that's a play this kid has been running ever since he was 7 years old at the park with his best friend, throwing him go routes right down the field. I'm running by a guy, I'm looking back, locating the football, making the catch, and he does it in a big moment here in this game.
And the extra point is good. A They got the late touchdown on the board, now about to kick it away and hoping the defense can keep them from answering. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. Just over 30 seconds to play here in the first half as they take over 1st and 10. Finds his man down the middle. And that was some kind of collision between a couple of big bodies there, and he stopped from getting the first down. Dropping back, it's Henderson. He finds his man. He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Gentlemen, what else is new? A spirited environment there in Columbia.
Missouri will put a foot to it to start us in the second half. He'll bring it out. It's Moss. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Texas A&M has it back, and we say howdy to the Aggie offense again. Looking to go up top on 1st down. The sledding has been tough. Scores have been at a premium, Jesse, and every possession seems like it could switch the momentum of the game.
Yeah, Reese, for this offense, just feels like they just haven't been as physical. And for this offensive coordinator, David, he's having to go deep into the playbook just to try to generate a 1st down.
Well, and the good thing is there's not a ton of game pressure because the other side's not scoring either. But if you can find that one thing, get that one positive play, and then maybe you get those juices going and something can start to build.
Looking deep. He's got it down the left side. He's off to the races. Touchdown, Aggie. And with that, they've got the lead here in the second half. Quick strike touchdown comes out and jump-starts the offense.
And man, we see this in college football, so much explosiveness and firepower, and we get high-scoring game after high-scoring game, and it looks like we're on pace for one of those right now.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And the score comes with a quick strike up top, covering 79 yards. And it'll come out to the 25, no attempt at a return. Missouri has the offense ready to go on the field. Jesse looking to take it down the field for back-to-back touchdowns.
I think it's really important for them moving forward, too, to have a lot of bounce, right? You want to be able to keep this defense guessing.
Yeah, and you got me searching for answers after that last drive. You stack another drive on top of this, their defense's heads are going to be spinning all over the place.
They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. Tried to pound it on 1st down, now back to the line. It'll be a draw. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They've got it at the 41, 3rd and short, trying to keep the chains moving. From the gun, wants to pass.
And that play had no chance. And you sell pass, and you want to slip the draw in there. The idea is to get those defensive linemen, Palmer, running up the field, but it's almost like they knew what was coming, and they shut that down quick.
Yeah, and so you're running the...
Oh, it's loose. Defense just cradling that fumble and securing it. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own.
Well, it's a nice job by him making the catch, but guys, you got to secure the ball and put it away. The play's not over. And give the defender credit for knocking it loose, and the defense jumps on it.
On the ground, it's Owens. And how about that interior defense stuffing the run for nothing? Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. From the gun to give, looking for room. They'll give him a couple that leaves him with 3rd and 8. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. Setting up the screen. And he couldn't quite get to the marker, and that's going to bring up a 4th down. The Aggies send out the punt team to kick it away. And there will be no return on this one, and he can't get it out of bounds. The ball will come out to the 20. He'll try to pop the draw. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Keep it on the ground. He'll be stopped just short of the 20 at the 19. Give him 1. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. He's going for it all. And that ball is picked off. Bringing it back. He's at the 20. He goes out of bounds, but he just about did it himself. What a return after the interception.
I tell you what, it puts you in a tough position when you're backed up inside your own 20 trying to come out. But when you're a defense and you can force a turnover and you already set your offense up in scoring position, they are going to be extremely happy, and that offensive coordinator is going to look extremely smart.
Can't hang on, and he'll tell you he really should have made that catch, and he had an opportunity right in the middle. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23.
Man, that's a great example of KYP. Know your personnel. A QB that doesn't run great, trying to get outside the pocket. Nice job by the defense, applying pressure and running him down and getting the huge looks.
Really strong job by the defense. A negative play on 3rd down. Here comes the field goal unit. And it's right down the boulevard. And now the lead is even bigger. So the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away after putting up a field goal. Let's see what the defense can do. On the run from inside his own 5. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. Wideouts all wadded up in a bunch. One back in the backfield. He gets the carry. Strong run to get it out to the 21-yard line. They pick up a 6. 6-yard pickup on 1st down. Leaves him with 2nd and 4. Hand off from the shotgun. He'll be brought down, but it'll move the chains for Mizzou. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Hand off to Jones. And brought down. Looks as if that's how we'll end the 3rd. No question they wanted to get the ball to their playmakers, and both receivers have come up big through 3. Second down here as they go back to work after the break. He's looking to throw. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Jones. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long. Ball's at the 25. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line.
On 3rd and long, you know what's coming. That's exactly where you want to get an offense. The passing game has to come out. You go nickel, bring some more speed on the field, and the defensive line gets home and gets the sack to force the 4th down.
Running it back, it's Moss. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Got it in the middle. It's Allen.
This offense is not letting up, guys. They've got a lead here late, and they are still taking shots. They're still looking for explosive plays. This defense just has not had an answer here all game long.
Got his man quickly. Slammed to the ground, but not before he gets the 1st down. Just inside the 35, 1st and 10 from the 34.
And that's a 1st down for the offense.
Use the play fake, now to throw. Going downfield for the big play. And it falls incomplete, and the offense is lucky to have it. Defender right there, almost had it in his grasp. Looking to throw, it's Henderson. Coming after it. Quarterback can't pull the trigger, and down he goes at the 41.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes as an offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. He makes the catch in the end zone. Touchdown, Texas A&M.
Texas A&M.
These guys are really hitting their stride in week 4 as they push out that lead.
it's hard for a defense to have to cover so much space. When the offense goes empty, you get receivers and tight ends and running backs lined up out wide. You've got to expand, and it's harder to cover on the back end.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
A bit of an under-the-radar game this week, guys, but take a look at this. BYU is getting smoked, and even though this might seem surprising, I'm not sure the folks around that program feel that way. Something is up there in Provo.
He'll start this drive firing. That's reeled in. It's Jones.
This offense has their work cut out for them, man, because the coverage has been so tight. And if you're not throwing to the sideline or you're not getting past the sticks, this defense is going to tackle you inbounds like they just did on that last play and bleed the clock.
Third down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. Finds his big tight end. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw it again. Right down the middle. And that is interception number 3 on the day. Knocked down quickly after the pick, but that offense says thank you very much, and they'll have it at the 43.
And as a defensive lineman late in the game, man, when you know it's past, you're pinning your ears back, trying to get to the quarterback, and DBs are trying to do this. Pad them stats, get the INT. Nice job by this D.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. The running back has it. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. It's third down, and they've got to get it to the 33. A quick completion to the left, looking for the first down. And they stop him just short of the stick. It'll bring up a decision on fourth down. Texas A&M will have to boot it away. He's getting plenty of work. 4th time we've seen this guy punt it today. Mizzou has it back on the offense coming out on the field. One of the most valuable things a quarterback can have, David, short-term memory. Just forget that last pick.
You're dang right. Clear the mechanism. It's over, moving behind you. Some players can't do that real well, and it leads to more mistakes, Jesse. You got to just forget about it and move on.
And I think the coaching staff can help him too, David. I think you can get the running game going here and also give him some easy throws.
Catch in the middle. It's Jones. And he was just a couple of steps away from taking that one even further after the catch.
And a great job by the QB, finding the running back, get him the football where he can do some damage after the catch, and most importantly, get the first down.
Couldn't hang on to that one. This defense has already picked off 3 passes, almost had the 4th. It'll be second down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Got it in the middle. It's Coleman. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the first down. And the Tigers moving quickly to the line.
Zone coverage means everybody's looking at the quarterback. So now, when I'm a wide receiver, I got to make sure I know I fit in the hole between these zones. I know where they're dropping to, and I know where I need to get to. Great job by the wide receiver finding that hole, and the quarterback throwing a strike.
On second down, he'll let it fly. Another interception. This guy just can't find his own players. Takes it the other way. He's at the 40. At the 20. Touchdown, Aggie! The defense puts 6 on the board with a big-time interception return. They've built a little cushion and now closer to getting a victory here in Week 4. Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. They're about to kick it away, and the defense probably can't wait to get back out there after the pick 6. Looks as if the returner will try and field this one. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Wants to throw on first down. Unloads it left. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. This offense has a second down play. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. He's got it downfield for a huge gain. And a pickup of better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down. Might as well try to punch them while they're reeling. You get one huge play to set it up. Now it's 1st and 10 inside the 40. Throws to the wideout. Snagged in the middle. It's Johnson. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a first down. Looking to pass inside the red zone. And the defense, they've got him at the 27. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve every minute possible. Negative play on first down. That's what a defense always wants. Looking down the middle. Almost had the pick there. Would have been his second of the game. Instead, it brings up 3rd down. I'm not positive, but that first down marker might be in the next county. He'll take a shot. And it's knocked away downfield. The DB getting a hand in there. Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. Throws toward the end zone. And his 5th interception of the game, a miracle they haven't pulled him yet. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
And that's a really good job by the defense, understanding the situation of football. It's 4th down. It's late in the game. You got a multi-possession lead. Take away all the deep stuff. Make them force the football into coverage. They do, and they stamp this game.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Handoff to the single back. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. It has been said that the obstacle is the way, and this obstacle is now back-to-back losses.
Back-to-back L's. It's not the end of the world, though. I still think there's time for this team to figure out what they're going to do, how they're going to finish the season strong. It's not over yet. 2 bad weeks. Flush it down the toilet. Refocus the mechanism. We're ready to rock and roll next week.
It just needs to be about finding a way to win a game right now. In all likelihood, 99.9% chance the college football playoff now is not a possibility anymore. That's okay. Let's worry about winning a game. Let's go back. Let's watch the film. Let's get back to being who we are so we can get